good, y'all? It's Jwreckuuh The Collectuuh, and I'm back with another Nendoroid unboxing and review for y'all on the channel. And since Black Widow, the movie finally just came out after many years of waiting, or months of waiting with everything going on, we finally have the movie coming out on Disney Plus. So definitely, if you guys really like that movie, let me know what your thoughts were on the comment section below. But what you're here for is an unboxing of this Nendoroid that we're going to be opening up today, which is actually the Endgame version, throwing it back actually from that movie, since before, Black Widow, the actual movie, this was kind of her last appearance. So throwing it back here. It has been sealed, of course, waiting to be unboxed, so we're going to crack this one open for y'all. So number 1379, Black Widow Endgame version from Good Smile Company. So always had to get these Nendoroids, especially from the Endgame line. So I'm going to crack this open for you, but before we do that, hit that subscribe button, help us get to that 500 subscriber goal, and support the channel, especially if you're new to the channel, as well as hit that like button and hit that notification bell to be notified for any new videos coming through from me, Jwreckuuh The Collectuuh. And let's get right on into it. Here's the knife that we need. Always cut it from the bottom, never from the top. It just looks way cleaner that way. I don't really display my boxes, to be honest, but if I have the room, then I will. But for this one, it doesn't matter. What's really funny is that this one was on pre-order for a while, like, what was it, last year? And I think it was like maybe like a month or two after, no, it was a couple months actually, they announced the Black Widow version. So I already had this one on pre-order. Loki didn't want to have two of them because they looked pretty similar, so I ended up just keeping this one and passing on the Black Widow one. But maybe down the road I'll get the Black Widow one. The body of it is a little more defined, a little more detailed, but I was totally fine with this one. So there it is. Let's crack open the top here. Now guys, if you guys did watch the movie and you had Premiere Access, please let me know what you thought of it. So here it is. Let's start off with the extra faceplate you get, which is her looking to the left and smiling. Okay, that's cool. So I'm just gonna toss that to the side. So we got some pistolas, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me just, there you go. It's like way easier. So what we got here, we got two of her cool, electric baton things, which are like her main weapons in Endgame, which are pretty badass. So that's cool. And then we also got two pistols, which is kind of like her standard Black Widow weapon lineup, you know what I mean? Body, of course, the actual Nendoroid itself is right here. There she is. Pretty nice, pretty detailed, got the hair on point. Let's quickly just take off this plastic. You already know me, I just rip it off. I don't really take off the pieces. I'm just too impatient for that, so we just gotta pull that off. And all this one just comes off. So there you go, there's her suit. Pretty cool, nice. See, yeah, the Black Widow version is pretty, detailed compared to this one, but I mean, this is just as fine in my opinion. So there you go. They got the hair on point too, which is nice. Let's put that down real quick and take a look at the extra hand pieces, which I'm pretty sure are just pieces that hold the weapons. And there's 4 that it comes with here. So let's take a look at that real quick. Yes, you got a baton hand. Sorry, these, and then these are the gun hands right there with the trigger finger right there. So those are gonna go down there. Yeah, got that Nendoroid good smell. And yeah, if you just want to switch the faceplate, the normal thing just pops away, the headpiece. And so far, not bad. I'm gonna test out the joints on the figure and see. So far it's pretty solid. There's no like super loose joints, just because it's pretty simple. Torso seems a little loose, but I don't think that's a problem standing up. And yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty balanced because there's no like hat that it's wearing. There's not a lot of weight on the back or the front, so I think you'll be able to stand it up pretty easily. But we'll test that out when we get there to the review and whatnot. So there we go. And yeah, stay tuned for the review showing up in any moment. What's good, y'all? It's Jwreckuuh The Collectuuh, and welcome back to the review portion of the video, where we're actually looking at the review now of the Black Widow Nendoroid right here, as you can see, in obviously in celebration of Black Widow movie finally coming out after all this time. Earlier in the unboxing I might have said like a couple years, but definitely I think it's only been like an extra year of delay, a couple months, something like that. I've never actually haven't really been counting. So we're gonna do the usual, of course. We're gonna go over the pros and cons of this Nendoroid, of this figure. You know, for the time that I had her open, unboxed, and on my desk here, while you know, kind of played around some poses as well. Took a couple photos, and you know, we're gonna go from there. You know, the usual stuff. So right away, getting into it here. First pro that I got here is overall design. Really love the design on this Nendoroid. I thought they captured the character really well, especially because this is the Endgame version. I thought they did a really good job with her hair in general, so that's kind of a plus. Overall, just suit, everything, it was really good. I love it. What I also really liked about this Nendoroid, it was easy to pose, and I'll show that off in a bit, but easy to pose, easy to stand, of course. It wasn't too top heavy, nothing, not a lot of weight on the back of the Nendoroid, so it was really easy to pose in certain spots or certain action poses you wanted to do. And obviously with these Nendoroids, their feet are a little bit flatter, right, in comparison to some other anime Nendoroids in the market. Really liked the joints on these. Articulation was pretty good. I don't really have it here as a point, as a pro or con, but I'm going to tell you right now that I really liked the stiff joints. There's nothing super loose, which I'll talk about later in the end, in the con section, but overall I thought it was very easy to pose this one, as well as there was no issues with any joints kind of popping off randomly if you didn't like it or not. And then the final pro that I got here is accessory choices that they did for this. Now remember, this is the regular version, this is not the DX version. With the accessory that they chose, they got the 2 batons, as you can see. We got 4 different hand choices, which is the open hands that she came with while she was stock, out of the box, and then the rest is the trigger hands. And of course she gets the 2 guns here, the 2 pistolas. I'll show you right here, which is the 2 I don't know if you can see that, but there's the two guns, 2 magnums or whatever the hell she's holding here. But yeah, I mean, it's simple. That's exactly what she uses, obviously, in the movie. So I thought that made a lot of sense. There's nothing else you can really give, unless it was the time stone, but you don't get that unless you get the DX version. So, but I'm totally fine with this regular model that we got here. Now, for the cons, one thing right away, I know that there is a serious face. Okay, it came with a serious face, which is cool. Okay, here's a serious face, and here's the happy face. Okay, now to be honest, I feel like we should have had an angry face while she was like fighting or something like that. I know her role in the movie is a little, you know, in this movie there was not a lot of action, to be honest, but I thought it was kind of nice if they did have an actual angry face to go along with it. I mean, Hulk got it, obviously, Thanos got it, obviously, but you know, with the angry faces on the female leads, you know what I'm saying, well, the female characters, that's what we need. So I really thought they should have added that. The loose joints, again, I was talking about this earlier, there is one loose joint on here, and it's the torso. It's not too bad though. Again, I'm just kind of being picky here, but pretty loose. But again, it's not to the point where it just falls off. So just wanted to make that point there. Again, that could be different with everyone else's Nendoroids that they get. No ab crunch, and that goes into articulation. There is no ab crunch with this, so no P90X, unfortunately.
I hate it, but I love it.
But that's okay. Again, it's just a small point, but it would have been nice, just because she's Black Widow, she's got to be able to get into different poses, and she's pretty flexible when it comes down to fighting and all that. So obviously I feel like there's got to be some ab crunch capability, but some of the Marvel Nendoroids don't even have that. So you know, I feel like it's not normal, but they should start adding it, I think. So a couple side notes. Okay, side notes, we should have down the road, I don't know if they're going to do it anymore, because obviously, you know, with everything going on with her movie and all that jazz, we need an Infinity War outfit, I think, which would be sick. So Infinity War outfit for her, and the OG Avengers movie outfit. That would be cool too. Different hair, the design on the Infinity War is a little different. The more simplistic body design for the suit in the original Avengers one would be kind of cool too, but all the hair is different, so I think that'd be pretty cool. I know that in the Black Widow Nendoroid that you can get, the DX version comes with a different suit, and the hair is different too, so that's awesome. But yeah, we should get those. I think that would be sick if they came out with like an add-on pack like they used to do with like Cap from Infinity War, and was it Iron Man from Infinity War? It added more accessories. You just buy the pack by itself and add it to your Nendo. instead of buying a whole Nendo again, they should do that. I think that makes a lot of sense. They should 100%. But yeah, guys, that was the pros and cons of this Nendoroid. Now again, very simple, very simplistic design, but I think it worked really well because the design matches the character really well, and then Good Smile does such a good job with all that too. So for sure, no issues there. So final rating, y'all. Final rating for this Nendoroid, I'm giving it a pretty solid 9 out of 10. Now, Black Widow in general, I think just with what they were able to give here in this Nendoroid, if you wanted her in a smaller size here to bring around for photos, I think they did a really good job with this. So I think 9 out of 10, no issues with the articulation, and really, in my opinion, unless the missing ab crunch, no issues with the joints at all. So I think that 9 out of 10 is pretty fair for this this Nendoroid. But yeah, guys, that was it. That was the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys did love the movie. Again, like I said, if you guys liked this video, hit the comment section down below. Let me know what you liked about the video, as well as hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that sub button. Help us get to that 500 subscriber goal. That'll support the channel a lot. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified for any new videos, to join the Collective Collective. And as I always say, I'll see y'all later, and I'll see y'all in a minute.